So you've worked hard all your life to accumulate these pension funds, and now you're in a position where you're looking to take benefits. What I'd like to do is talk to you about the 4 options you have available when it comes to accessing your pension benefits. The first one is you could do nothing. You could leave the cash and leave it exactly where it is. It may be better for you to use other assets first, such as cash, ISAs and other investments you may have accumulated. The huge advantage of money being held in a pension fund is that it's outside of your estate for inheritance tax purposes. So it may be by deferring accessing your pension benefits, it may help in this particular area. Option 2 is you can take all the money in cash, so fully encash the pension in one go. Now, you may have some tax implications you need to think about, as potentially this money could be taxed. But it is an option, especially if you've got smaller pots, just to take all of the pension in one go and use the money to support yourself in retirement. Number 3, you could purchase an annuity. This is a lifetime guaranteed income. This income will be paid to you for the rest of your life. There's some really good advantages for purchasing an annuity. It gives you absolute certainty of what's coming in, and you've got no investment risk along the way. You do need to think about how you structure the annuity. For example, you may have a spouse and you may want to make provisions for her, and you can do that by either doing a spouse's pension, or you can have guaranteed payment rates. The other thing you need to think about is, do you have a level annuity or do you want it increasing in line with inflation? So these are various options that you need to consider. The downside of an annuity is, of course, you lose flexibility. So once that annuity is set up, it really can't be changed, and it's set in stone in terms of the income you're going to receive. Option number 4 is you can withdraw some of your pension. You can do this by using pension drawdown. This is the ability for you to take some of your pension and leave the rest of the pot invested or still in the pension fund. Sometimes people access their tax-free cash first and leave the residual pot till further down the line, and you can go back to the pot as many times as you like. Again, any withdrawals are subject to tax depending on your tax position, but it gives you lots of flexibility in terms of how you structure your income and your withdrawals in retirement. For example, if in one of the years you may have bigger expenses or you may want to go on some big trips, you could take more from the pension in that particular year, and then the following year you may then reduce the amount of money you take from your pension. The pension stays invested, so it means you've got the benefit of investment growth over your retirement, but for some people, that may not be as attractive as an annuity that gives you a level of certainty, but it's another option to consider. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of the various options you have available at retirement and the various ways you can access the money to support yourself. The most important thing is you make the decisions that are right for you. And as always, I would recommend getting professional advice. Speak to a qualified financial advisor who will be able to guide you through the various options that are at your disposal.